Are these items really hard to find? Are they year wait lists, impossible to get? I am going to tell you my secrets on how to score hard to get bags within a week or two of you being ready to purchase them. So if you're interested, guys, just keep watching. Okay, so let's start off with the Pochette Metis, which is the one that I scored first. And I actually scored this bag when it was last year, when it was like at the top of its popularity. I actually once I was ready to buy, I contacted the 800 number. They did tell me that it was, there was a big wait list, it wasn't available. I contacted I contacted Saks, my sales associate there. Everybody said that it was impossible to get. So what I did was I actually stocked it online. I kept my browser on my phone at the page where the Pochette Metis was, and I would check it regularly, 2 or 3 times a day, 2 or 3 times at night before I went to bed. And at night is usually when it popped up. This particular piece popped up twice, around 11 or almost midnight. And the first time I snoozed, because when something is hard to find and then suddenly it isn't, I don't want it as much. So the first time it sold out right away, and I totally beat myself up for not buying it right then and there. And the next time it showed up probably 2 or 3 days later, the same way. So keep your browsers open, keep it on the page that you want, and check it regularly. That's how this one popped up for me. That actually works, you guys, because this piece also came up when I did that. However, so this one I did buy online. This one I bought in store from my sales associate. I contacted my sales associate at Saks when I was ready to buy it, and he told me that he didn't have it in store, but he checked his system and the store in New Orleans had it. And at that point I realized, you can contact any Louis Vuitton store across the country and sometimes call, further away stores. Like I'm in LA, these things are harder to find here a little bit, but at the same time it could be easier, like if you're constantly going to the store. But I don't go in store, I always call. And I think that even if they have other people on the wait list, if you call and you're ready to buy, you have a credit card, they will more than likely sell it to you and not someone who they think might buy it and you're not even sure. So once I was ready to buy, I scored this within a week. So he actually, I bought it from the New Orleans store, or he processed that for me, and then it shipped from the New Orleans store. So that's how I got my hands on this within a week. But again, this one did pop up online. Had also put myself, when I was ready to buy, on a wait list at Nordstrom's, and they called me less than a week later to let me know that this was available. So I don't know, guys. I don't think that things are hard to find or hard to get. You do have to be persistent, though, when you're ready to buy. Just be like, and be actually ready to buy, because if you're not, don't have other people working and you're not ready to purchase. So the other item that I wanted to talk about was the wallet on chain, because it is one of those pieces that people say there's like a year wait list for this, and I wanted to buy this for my 40th birthday. And when I purchased it, when I was thinking about it, like in June, I kept thinking, on September 7th, I'm going to like walk into Chanel and I'm just gonna buy my wallet on chain. And then from watching all of the YouTube videos, I realized that that's probably now not how it was gonna go down. So around June of last year or May, I started calling the Chanel store, and when I did call, I wanted the lambskin one with the gold hardware, and they had had this one available, and you know, I was like, no, I'm gonna hold out for the lambskin. And you know, I watched a lot of videos that day and opted for the caviar, so when I called the next day, it was not available. So then, you know, I start getting like panicky, and I think, oh my god, like, what am I gonna do? So what I did was I contacted every Chanel store that I could think of. Also, there are some boutiques that carry Chanel, and I put myself on those wait lists. I contacted Hawaii. I contacted the Bloomingdale's Chanel's, the Saks Chanel's, and I put myself on every wait list. And honestly, you guys, it was less than a week that I got a call from the Rodeo store that this piece was available. And I had also asked for the Trendy Walk. So a week after I purchased this, they contacted me to let me know that this one was available. So again, if you're persistent, you can 100% score any of these bags that you want within a week. I would say there's no year wait list. That's not real. Maybe it's a little bit different for trend bags or new bags, but I hope this information was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you guys later, guys. Bye.